Hello and welcome to the solo playthrough of Commands and Colors Napoleonics. We are playing the last scenario of the base game, which is Waterloo, and that will put an end to this series of scenarios. So let's read the historical background. Napoleon retained his strategic brilliance, placing his army squarely between the Prussian and Anglo-Allied armies on June 16th. His tactical genius was fading. He allowed an entire corps to countermarch aimlessly on the 16th, deny him the opportunity for a decisive victory either at Ligny or Quatre Bras. Instead, at the end of the day, the beaten Prussians escaped at Ligny, and Wellington still held the crossroads at Quatre Bras. On the 17th, Napoleon turned his main strength towards the British after detaching Grouchy with two corps to pursue the retreating Prussians and prevent them from uniting with Wellington. A massive storm drenched the area on the 17th as Napoleon advanced upon the Anglo-Allied army that was deploying for battle in front of Mont-Saint-Jean. The 18th dawned clear, but the rain-soaked ground still made maneuvering cavalry and artillery difficult. So Napoleon delayed the start of the battle, waiting for the ground to dry. Wellington fielded an Anglo-Allied army of 50,000 infantry, 11,000 cavalry, and 150 guns. In front of his line, there were three strong positions: the chateau of Hougoumont, the hamlet of Papelotte, and the farmhouse and orchards of La Haye-Sainte. Many of his veteran regiments from Spain had been sent to Canada and the United States to fight the Americans. Napoleon's army consisted of 48,000 infantry, 14,000 cavalry, and 250 guns. Many of these troops were veterans of at least one campaign. It was about 11 a.m. before Napoleon gave battle with artillery salvos and ordered the initial assault against Hougoumont. The Battle of Waterloo is well documented, and rather than skim through the account, it is recommended that players take advantage of the numerous sources available and enjoy reading about this epic struggle between two of the greatest commanders in history. So here is the battlefield. So what are the special rules? We'll go up here. The British Allied have 6 command cards. The brown blocks represent Nassau, Brunswick, Hanover, and Dutch units, which work exactly like Portuguese, so no problem. The French has 6 command cards and move first. 8 banners for victory, so it's a rather long scenario, which we can like. The 3 buildings, so Hougoumont, La Haye-Sainte, and Papelotte, are temporary victory objectives for the French. So as long as they have somebody in it, it earns them 1 banner. And there's an impetuous British cavalry, which means that cavalry must take ground and even move, if possible, the additional hex and bonus battle, and also take ground after that second bonus combat, of course. That's it. And there's a little indication here that we must see about the terrain, is that Hougoumont and Haye-Sainte, there is a little modification. You find that on the fan site, but it was reported here. They are walled gardens, walled farms. When you speak of Hougoumont as a castle, it's the same as La Haye-Sainte. It's a walled farm. And the only difference between those terrain and Papelotte, the town, is that units in La Haye-Sainte and Hougoumont can ignore a flag. There we are. And now I'm going to repair everything. So there we are to start the scenario with the French, of course, having the initiative. Here we go. So the French have counterattack assault center, assault left flank, probe center, probe left flank, probe right flank. Okay, so we'll do as Napoleon. We'll move on the left against Hougoumont. as the card allow. So here we have all the units because the French has 6 command. So the horse artillery will move here, light infantry here, and the line infantry here and here, and the light cavalry, I'll place them here. So unfortunately horse artillery doesn't have enough to hit because they moved. So they have through 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, -2. I just need to check that. No, -1, so they still can fire. So they fire 1, 1. Okay, no effect. Here the lights have 3 bases, but -2 against a town. So and a walled farm, so they have only 1. Okay, so light infantry get hit here. First blood. That will be all for the French, and it is now the turn of the Allied. Attack center, scout center, coordinated advance, everybody does something somewhere. Probe left flank, well. La Grande Manœuvre, that could be a good thing to do. And Elan, but I think I must do something on the right just before I get completely hit by the French. A coordinated advance will allow the light infantry and Hougoumont here to move. We can, in the center, have those, and we will decree that the line here is in the center, and on the left, foot artillery. So who's going to move here, up here? That'll be all, and light infantry will fire against the horse artillery, or is it perhaps better even to fire? They have 5 base, don't they? Okay, right. So they can fire against the, I think 3, 2, yeah, it's better. They only have -1 against woods. Let's see. Yes, woods -1. Sorry, I'm a little rusty because I played a lot of other games here. So 5 -1 is 4. Okay, there are 2 flags. One can be ignored because of support, but not the other one. So here they go. The foot artillery here will fire here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 1 die. Oh, should we concentrate on that one? No, we cannot fire. Oh, yes, we can. We'll do it. Yeah, 1. Okay, and those here start an artillery duel. Same thing. No effect either. So the French do have something on the left that they can do. Counter-attack, why not? Coordinated advance. But I think insisting on the left could be a good idea. Or not. Well, I'm hesitating. Let's go on probe left flank. Okay. Here. Okay. So 3, 2 goes down 1. I'm checking again because I'm also doubting with the only -1 against. So it's 1 die. Okay, 1 loss. And here 3 -2 1. No. So la grande manœuvre. That's very interesting. And should we wait? Or Elan? Well, a lot in the center can be done. I wonder. I think La Grande Manœuvre could be interesting just to place units. So let's have those good units. Or even mediocre, but just play ready. 1, 2, 3. I can move 4, so there's no artillery. Grenadier Guards. Okay. So those move here. They can move 4 hexes. Of course, terrain restrictions apply, but this helps. Okay, on this side, the first line here can start to do something nice. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, give support to the other artillery. So there we are. Of course, no combat with that card. But I like to take opportunities when they are there. If I wait until the end of the game just to... so I could counterattack. That's would be so good. No, not really. I can assault on the left. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the lights move here. The line move here. Cavalry moves here and line here. Okay. So the lights, with the support of the horse archery, will attack the Hougoumont. So 3, 2 goes to 1, and 4 goes to 2. That means 3 dice and sabers count. Okay, 2 hits, and they hit back nothing. They cannot. 1 minus 1 doesn't work. Now light cavalry will attack those units, which will square, and the British will remove a card here. Okay. So the square fires first and hits cavalry. Cavalry cannot do anything because they have -1. And here we have line infantry, which normally attacks with 5 but has 4, but scores with now everything scores. Flags, sabers, and symbols. So 2 hits. That was a good French turn after me. Okay, things are getting serious. So the British, can they do something on the right? They can, and they will. Should Elan do something? Oh, yes. They probe right, so I'll have those 2 move, so the lights move back, and the Grenadier Guards move, but they cannot fight when they enter. They stop, they must, you see. It's like, yeah, must stop, and okay. Okay, movement effects, and 4 may not battle the turn it moves into. Okay, but that was just changing the defenders, which was perhaps not the worst idea. As for the French, they could counterattack, really. Yes, they could, but they also can probe flank. That's a good idea also. They can do it without, you know, counterattacking. Must we concentrate on the right? Yes, I think so. Okay, so here we are. Let me see. No. Here we come, and here we come. Okay. Huzzah! 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 So here we attack 4 dice. Okay, they're wiped out. And the French occupy, take ground. Here we're attacking the Grenadier Guards. Grenadier Guards, how do they work? Well, quite simply put, Yeah, they fire with one more die in both ranged and melee combat, and they may ignore 3 flags. That means that 2 flags, but they ignore 3 because they're in that walled situation. So the French attack, if they have 4, goes up to 5 against infantry, -2. So 3 dice. Well, 1 loss. And Grenadier Guards attack back with 5 and 2 hits. And the leader survives. Okay, that was not too bad, but that chateau is complicated to take. So what do we have? Let's go for Elan. We have 6 die, no, only 5. What happened? Yeah, okay, they crowded. So they have 6 dice just to decide who has Elan. So 2 infantry. Yeah, 1 unit or leader. Yeah, for each flag also. So 2 infantry, 1 cavalry, and 2 of my choice. Of course, this infantry is okay. I'll use this foot artillery. There we are. Line also. So those are the 2 infantry. Okay, and and no cavalry yet. Oh yes. Okay, let's go on. So 1 cavalry, 2 infantry, and I still have any type of unit that can fire. With 1 more, that's good. Why not break the back a little of the French artillery? So here we have +1, of course, for everything. That's it. So here we have 2. Oh, a retreat, nothing. So, yes. Grenadier Guards have a base of 5 in melee, 6 because it's Elan. Oh yes, they'll join just to hit those. So they have 4, 3, goes down to 2, goes up to 3 because of Elan, so 3. And here we have 6, goes down to 5, so it's 8. Oh, if the French survive. 1, 2, okay, they get 2 hits. That's all. And they refuse to retreat, and they battle back with just 1 die because they have a base of 3 against infantry, -2 for the walled farm. So the Grenadier Guards get hit. Okay. So that was, oh, and I forgot, of course, cavalry was coming here. Yes, no impact on what was happening here. So here they attack with 4. Okay, 2 hits. And they hit back with 1. Okay, nothing. Reshuffle into command card deck. There we are. And we draw a command card. Oh, sorry, I'm doing that wrong. Here, ends turn. Okay. So, what about counter-attacking? So, Elan again, okay, with 6 on the French side. So, 3 artillery, that's interesting, and 2 infantry. Okay, that one makes no doubt. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and 1 infantry here. Well, just moving away. That's a strange way of understanding Elan, but that's it. Okay, so here, and the support here against the walled city. So 4 goes up 5, -2, 3, 3, 2, -1, 1 goes on to 2. So I have a total, if I'm not wrong, of 5. Okay, so 2 hits, and they refuse to retreat, and they attack back with 2 minus 1, 1. That is bloody, isn't it? So now we fire here with artillery. So 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 2. Okay. No effects. On the same here with 2. No effect. And we play Elan and turn Elan. There we are. Just checking the French. Yeah, it's okay. Well, this is becoming something quite complicated to manage. Do I still have people on the right that can do something? Yeah, attack right flank. I think my Grenadier Guards are suffering so much. Okay. So here we have people. Here we have people. That's 3, really. Or are the Grenadier Guards moving out? No, I cannot move somebody in, so there we are. And the big question is, no, cavalry won't take risks. I think they quite will. Perhaps the line here attacks. Okay, so we're attacking here with support. So 3, 2, 1. No, 4, 3 goes down to 2. Okay, and line is 4 goes down to 3. So it's 5. Just checking. I'm always, don't know why today. So infantry minus 1, artillery minus 1. Okay. So 4 goes down to 3, and 4, 3 goes down to 2. So it's 5 dice, and everything counts. Okay, down they go. And we take ground. You never know. And cavalry here attacks 3 dice. And there's a retreat. Cavalry pursues. Come on. And attacks them again. Target. Okay, doesn't want to move. What happened? Don't know. That's life. So we're attacking with 3. Okay, and down they go. I could take ground, but is it really very... Yes, it can be annoying for the French, taking an advantage and charging and forcing the square. So that was a good, perhaps partly desperate counterattack from the British. Hello! Now the French. They don't have a lot of things to do on the left. Oh, yeah. That's complicated. Let's go for a force march. So, all infantry units in one section. Light, Grenadier, Guard, and infantry with the leader can move to and battle. Okay, but I don't. I'll declare the force march in the center. So up they go, and they will try to move. They cannot fight if they move that way. Oh, those can, but isn't it half crazy to do that? I don't think it's a good idea. Anyway, there we are. And the Grenadier Guards could move too, but they're just moving 1. Okay, the only who can attack here are the Arlons, line infantry with 5 dice against, I don't know what they are, the Hanoverian or Brunswicker. Okay, oh, they wiped them out in 1 stroke. Of course, they won't take ground. Crazy, but not totally insane. Okay, so this requires some response, doesn't it? Attack center. Here we are, I believe. Here we are. Oh, the rifles. Yeah, they're good. There we are. Okay. So from La Haye Sainte, the line units attack here. 4 minus... What's happening? Oh, they're together. Am I stupid? Let me do things correctly. Yeah, okay. They fire here with. They need 5. Yeah, we're doing a lot of firing on the French. Okay, 3 losses. No, 2 losses. And refuse retreat. Okay, and here 4, 3, 2. We're firing here. 4, 3, 3. Okay, a retreat that those will take, of course, which leaves Picton without anything to do. Well, things are getting hard for everybody. What about the French? They have again, they can attack in the center, assault, okay. Assault center, I think it's the thing to do. So we can have 6 moving. Oh, that's really dangerous. Okay. 2, 4, 5. No, those cannot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh, ugly. Up those go. Up those go. Up those go. Those move away. The grenadier guards. The old guard moves. Okay. There we are. So here with the support of foot artillery, we're attacking the line is here. So they have +1 hex, everybody. Okay. Let's see. I think old guard. Old guard. Melee 1 block +2. Tell me that. No. Old guard. Roll an additional die in range combat and 2 in melee combat. Of course, they're harder than. Okay. So they have a base of 6, goes down to 5, and here 4, 3, 2, 5, and 2 is 7. That's severe. And those get 2 hits, and they retreat twice. And of course, the grenadier, the old guard moves. So Napoleon is committing his old guard nearly from the start. Here they are. No. Okay, there we are. So those attack with 5, -2, 3 here. Okay, 1 loss. And they hit back with 3. And there's 1 loss. Woo. Now, we can here fire. Yeah, the lines up there are really most dangerous. Here, they have a base of 2, goes down to 1. Upstairs, the same against the same. 1 loss. Picton survives. So that was the bold French advance, perhaps too bold. Okay, so you want things in the center to happen? Ooh. Attack center, I think I don't have the choice. So here we're trying to find a way to defend ourselves. Poor of us. Okay, so first line with the support of artillery against those. So 3, 6 against the approaching French. And down they go. Hooray! And here we have 4. We'll fire against Derlon. You never know. 4 dice. Okay, nothing. Defending La Haye Sainte with, in French we said, with beak and claws. That's what's happening. So I think really everything is happening. Oh, could do something on the left. No. Forced march. No, that's not interesting. So again in the center, 3. Okay. So the guards, line and 9. Here we are. and up we go here. That's crazy. So here the guards have a base of 6 minus 2, so it's 4 against the line here, and down they go. The guards get la Sainte. Here I put a French marker to show the temporary banner, and here we move 2 minus 1, 1 against the artillery. Okay, they lost 1, and here also attacking 4 minus 1, 3, nothing, and hitting back 4, 2 losses. And they all survived. That was reckless, but the attack has some merits. So the British, what can they do? Forward, left, right, left, right, left, right, center. Yeah, four. I think they must go forward. Here we are. Just checked the artillery here. Can only fire in melee, but cannot make a combined arms. That was the question. So, yes, we will activate that one. And that one. And those guys here. Okay, and on the right, here and here. Okay, so move here. That will be all. So here we attack the light units, which square. So that means the French use a card on the display. No, yeah, the lights can fire 1. Okay, cavalry suffers 1. But cavalry cannot attack. But here the line, attack them with 4, goes down to 3, and 2 losses. And they hit back, they cannot hit back in. It's 1 minus 1. So, okay, that's really very bad. So here, same thing. The French, wait, square, another square, okay. They fire first, no. And the cavalry attacks, yes, 1 loss, because, oh no, D'Erlon impeaches that. And here we are firing point blank with 4 dice, so 2 losses. D'Erlon survives and moves 3 hex back, really out of harm's way, I think. Okay, Picton is left. He's left alone, and here artillery will simply fire 1 here over the crests. Okay, that was an interesting allied counterattack, I feel. I don't know, at least people are defending themselves and doing things the best they can. Time for the French. So, yes, they still have a square, but they lost a unit. So, right, center, okay. Yes, could they do something in the center? I believe so. I think they must, you know. Or short supply, force march. Force march is not very interesting. Can move simply more units. No, it's okay. We'll probe center. Here. Up you go. So here we attack. Oh, let me see. That's special. That's sand. Where's sand? So into -1, except only melee affected. So no effect on range fire. Okay, so I have, yeah, okay, about the same. So they have a 5 base against infantry, but they'll go down to 4, and that's 1 hit. And one flag cannot be refused because there's support only for one flag. So up they go. Here they are. And Grenadier Guards here fight with 6. Absolutely interesting. So I think there's a little difference here. This a little exception is that the Dutch Hanoverians must retreat 2 hexes for each flag. So 1, and unfortunately they take 2 hits because they cannot retreat 4 hexes. That's good for the French. Yeah, Naïssaint will be complicated to retake, I believe so. Oh. So the French in their turn. Now the British, what could they do with some things? They don't have a lot. They have nothing in the center except if they do a bayonet charge, which may mean something or not. But if they cannot engage range combat anyway, but we'll do it. Or should they do it elsewhere? I don't think so. Let's go for the bayonet charge. Order 4 or fewer infantry units. Oh, they can do it at any place. No, that was not the thing to do. Okay. Why? Because I want to use my cavalry. Let me think what I can do better. No. There's nothing good to do here. I think bayonet charge is okay. There we are. And they still can battle. That's it. That's it. Okay, so 1. We don't have a lot here. 2. 3. 4. I know they're not charging everybody, but here they go. Here they come. I'd like to swap them, but I cannot swap them. So let's go. Okay. There's no bonus, so well, perhaps I could put them simply away here because it's too dangerous. So here we have the initiative just checking the French doesn't have any first strike. It would be wonderful. Remind me about the terrain. -1 attacking in it in melee. Okay. Just need to check it again. So 4 dice goes down to 3. Okay. 2 retreats. So 1, 2. And that will be all. And here, of course, we have 4 goes down to 2. Okay, down they go. There we are. 5 to 5. Things are getting tense. Hougoumont still holds, but for how much time, I don't know. French, no, British allied. Pull their command guard, so French, force march. Again, up to 4, all infantry in it, etc. No. But yes, they can do some force march. Do they have something in the center? Probe center, but force march, I like it, but short supply could send. This is, yeah, on the left it's really complicated, I find. Assault on the right could do something, but we cannot be sitting ducks until something in center can be done with a forced march. So all infantry in one section. So we'll go in the center here. There we are. That'll be all. Taking good risks, but not too many. And there we are. Didn't need more. Just checking the British don't have a first strike. Okay, so up here we go. So they have, it's not clearly put there, but Old Guard in melee combat, not only against infantry, that's it, so they can go up. They need 6 minus 1, 5. Okay, one hit, and down they go. And that will be all. Oh, perhaps we can fire 2 here. You never know. No, retreat refused. Well, that was an interesting French move. So what about the Allies? Something on the left. Well, scout center. This is complicated. In the center, we don't have a lot. Scout center, that's all. Twice scout center. Okay, we'll do it. We just need to do it. There we are. No. 1, 2, attacking, and down they go. So they... No, they go there. They harm them. Okay. So the cavalry could attack, but the Grenadier Guards square. There we are. And they fire first. No. And the cavalry attacks. And they get 1. The ignore flag doesn't work in that case. Okay. So what about the French? Sword supply, yes, they can do something. So the Grenadier Guards recover a little. Short supply, cavalry go back home. So there they will go. So the British must try to hit the guards before it's too late. Cavalry charge, why not? But not really. Something on the left, something on the right. No, but on the left, in the center. Oh, I forgot for the French scout center. Anyway, too late, too late. So those come up here. There we are. And they attack the guards with 4. And down go the guards. There we are. So, and turn scout. We'll keep probe center because I have nothing to do that. Okay. The French. The French are having some problems, don't they? Okay. On the right, could they do something? It's quite late before they do anything, yeah. Or 1, everybody, yeah. Coordinated advance, okay. So 1 here. The cavalry, the infantry, and the line. 1, 2. And then we also 3, 2, 1. You never know. Here we fire 4 minus 1, 3, and 1 loss, and here nothing. Okay, 2 minus 2 leads to nothing. But the French are coming! So what could do the British? Cavalry charge could be interesting, just to hit the French badly, but taking some great risks. What do we have as cavalry? We cannot attack La Sainte with cavalry, that's stupid. Probe center, yes. Left flank, why not? I think we left flank could do something. But I quite like cavalry actually. Even if it's not directly the thing to do, but I'm not going to attack the... So, heavy can move 3. That's the thing. So where do we have 4 or fewer? Those are the key infantry. Okay, so here they come. You see, you don't square in a town. You don't square. No square. See, form square. No, no, no. So the question is not forming squares, about forming squares, but about maneuvering. So here we come. 1, 2, 3. And here, 1, 2, 3. There they are, heavy cavalry. And the guards, heavy cavalry also, will be moving, I don't know where. Really, I'm stuck. Oh, they're not bad. They must keep clear from the French rifle fire. Okay, move on the left. You never know. Okay. So here we're attacking horse artillery. The French don't have first strike, I hope so. So 2 dice. Okay, 1 loss. And they fire back with 4. That's a bad thing I did. So down they go. Ouch. Oh, I had one more, sorry. Okay. Oh, so just going back. So they are reduced to 1 and they fire back 3. Sorry, but I had to correct the error when it was committed. Yes, they had a cavalry charge, so they had +1. That will be all for the British. And the French will have that. Quite a good advantage here. On the left, perhaps is it time just to attack left flank here and here. Attacker. So the attack here with 2 and down it goes. There it is. And here 2, 1, they cannot harm anybody. They are too weakened. Here we are, the British fire and hold well. Probe center. Why not? Probe left flank. Well, perhaps. Perhaps is it time just to maneuver in the center? We cannot take back Laissat. On the right we have nothing here. We could scout on the left. Yeah. Scout right flank, let's see. Okay, we're going to threaten here, even if we cannot fight. Okay, and we end the turn choosing left flank. Fire and hold. It's good for the British. So the French cannot do anything on the left, unfortunately. On the right, they can do something, so they'll be moving all they can. There we are. It's been quite a quiet place here, so time to move and try to go to Papelotte. Oh, here. And young guards, I think they can move too and fire. Yeah, move and not battle. That's it. And here, just moving towards. So here, we attack Papelotte. Just seeing the British don't have, no. So we attack with 5 minus 2 is 3. Okay, nothing. And firing back 3. 2 losses. And retreat refused. This gun will fire here. 1 die. Okay. No, we're not retreating. And that'll be all. So the British, what can they do? Can they do things on their right? Yeah, they have a scout right flank. So here they attack with 3. Ouch, yeah, 2 hits. The leader survives and moves quickly back. No, it's okay. We'll remain there. The French on the right, they will try to assault the right again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up they go. Cavalry will attack here. Line infantry will recede here. And those will move here. And those will move here. So here, in melee, they have 5. I think in all cases, anyway, it doesn't change a lot. Yeah, Young Guard, roll 1 additional in range and melee without conditioning it to infantry, and they can ignore a flag. So they have 5 minus 2, 3. And the light infantry suffers, but hits back with 2, and Young Guard gets 1. Here we fire against the other infantry. The duel goes on. This time they lose. Yeah. The line here cannot fire because they cannot fire through either side of the hexad. And here, of course, I forgot. 4 I could have. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot to combine arms anyway. 4. So down they go. I'm keeping there. Don't think it's interesting to go fighting there. I'll lose my men. But they destroyed the artillery, which is excellent. And one more. Let me see. Yeah. One more unit destroyed, but same thing for the British. So it's very tense. It's very tense. How can we destroy now? Fire and hold. That could be really a good opportunity for the British, which order 4 or fewer units that fire without moving with 1 more. So here, here, yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1. Ugh, that's not good. Well, unless we find another. Those guys can fire also. Okay, so here we normally fire with 5. We can fire with 6. And down goes the French artillery. The Hougoumont is saved. The British have won that day. It was very tense, don't you think? The French mounted an attack. Historically, things seem to have worked on the side of the French for La Haye Sainte. They didn't take the Hougoumont. The British managed their forces over there. So yes, the Guards are, oh, let me see, the Guards here are really heroes, and the line units managed also to help. So it was quite bloody, but the French just lacked enough forces. Perhaps the turn afterwards they would have done something, but don't find it very probable. I mean, perhaps if those two concentrated here, they could destroy the lights or even repulse them and take the town. All in all, I hope you had a nice time looking at all those videos, or just that one. And I hope you will be encouraged, if you haven't, to buy and play Commands and Colors Napoleonics. It's fast. It's fast, yes. It's been nearly an hour playing, but that's quite short for a Napoleonic war game. And I find you feel the dynamics of Napoleonic battles. And perhaps, of course, there's at the cost of some details, but I can tell you that this game, if I didn't tell it in another video, is the one that hits the table so much more than all the other Napoleonic war games, which can be very heavy or, not satisfying with their systems, rule systems sometimes complicated. Here you have squares, we had squares, we had bombardments, we had a lot of things. I really like it. So all in all the best for you, and see you another time perhaps. You can follow also my solo playthrough of Advanced Squad Leader, which are quite different, of course. And I also recorded some on Commands and Colors Ancients, unfortunately in French for those of you who don't understand English. So anyway, I wish you the best, have fun, and carpe diem. Bye bye.